Every year, the Mind Your Brain Foundation honors someone in the community that is an ambassador and a champion for brain injury survivors in our community. This leadership award was presented to Rob Pomeroy last year for his work with the Philadelphia Warriors program and also the Veterans Multi-City Center. We're proud to have him then nominate our next honoree. This year, we are going to recognize Lesha Sanders at our soiree on September 26th on board the Mooshiloo. Come join us on the deck of the Mooshiloo.
My name is Lesha Sanders. I'm the Director of Problem Solving Courts for Philadelphia Municipal Court, and I'm also a social worker. I also operate a resource hub that is available to any justice-involved participant who comes in contact with our system. It is located here in our building. We offer connection to housing, education, employment, transportation, and healthcare. In addition to that, I'm on a number of committees, including I assist the judges in identifying trainings. We've done some traumatic brain injury training, some DEI, best practices, and we also do that within each of our different diversion courts and problem-solving courts so that we make sure that we're using evidence-based practices that are best practices to support our participants' journeys.
So Lesha, tell us about what you do to help traumatic brain injuries in the court system.
So one of the things that I recognize is oftentimes we interact with individuals who may be underdiagnosed, undiagnosed, misunderstood, and are not receiving necessarily the accommodations for their medical condition that would help them have the best outcomes. And so we try to help identify individuals who are in need of resources, connect them with that, and then support them along their journey. In Veterans Court, we have a number of veterans that we see who were diagnosed and never thought that there was care available for those services. And so we make referrals outside. I have a great team that supports those individuals who will walk the path with them and make sure that we do make appropriate accommodations to help with the complexities of the medical TBI. I think our graduations touch me the most. Seeing a person who is often beaten down, not their best version of themselves internally, reconnect with family, maybe obtain some type of recovery, whether it's from a physical injury, a mental challenge or diagnosis that maybe they knew about or didn't know about, enter recovery, rebuild their families. That graduation, that culmination of maybe having their charges withdrawn or expunged and moving to a better place in their life is really what makes this work worth it. Those are the things that keep us going every day, and I'm just honored to be a part of their journey.
I nominated Lesha this year just because I'm seeing her work in the diversion courts and being able to help the judges understand that their behavior that they do and probably got them into where they're at now is probably resulting from a TBI. The qualities that I see in Lesha is that she's very dedicated to helping people. She has a big heart. She's a really great advocate for people who are in need. Lesha also has great resources outside the courthouse so people can have the treatments that they need and just the quality of life that she ends up giving them if they listen to her. I've seen her help turn people's lives around 180 from where they were at in the gutter and getting apartments and getting jobs. And I solely say that's mostly because of Lesha's work with her and the judges.
My hope is that as a society at large, we can do more advocacy, more education and understanding. We can build in more community resources for individuals. I think that there are some, but the education on how to access, where to access, and when to access is a little limited. I think people are sometimes afraid of the cost and are also devoid of hope. I think that can sometimes happen, and we need to instill in people hope and that there are methods to work on some of the challenges that might come with a traumatic brain injury and really support them on their journey and make appropriate accommodations where we can.